Monday.
Hi.
Helen's trying something new tonight.
Jeans and sweatshirt. And then Hannah's nice in a dress.
As per usual.
I am behind the scenes tonight because we have our newest member.
Yeah.
So we're excited. Justin is right over there. So we'll meet with him in just a
Debuted
second.
at 6 o'clock.
Yep, and so he'll be on in just a few minutes. This is still behind the scenes with Hannah and Helen, but now it's just with Justin. And they're going to continue it as the weekends go on.
Yes.
But we're going to be on Mondays. So
Yes.
we'll be together for the majority of the work week, but we'll continue a Facebook Live video together on Mondays. So
With Daniel Siemens.
Yeah. So we actually, it kind of works out well.
Mondays are a lot different. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be really interesting for you guys to see kind of a very different behind the scenes vibe.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm actually filling in for Scott all week. So you'll see a lot of me over the next couple days.
Yeah.
So hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful dads.
Yeah.
So it was nice weather.
It was. It was
sure.
a good weekend. I went to the beach yesterday.
Cool. Got a little beach time in. That's always nice.
It was. And the water has definitely warmed up.
I'm glad we haven't seen too many in terms of jellyfish.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like summertime you think of the jellyfish and we haven't
especially
seen too
once
much.
the water starts getting warmer.
And it's here. It's definitely a lot warmer. Water temperature's in the upper 70s.
It's comfortable now. It's not like, ooh, every time you get in.
Yeah, even though sometimes it feels a little refreshing.
It's been windy, though.
Yeah, a lot of
Yesterday was
lot of
really
rip currents up at the Crystal Coast, a little bit further north. They've had a lot of stuff. Okay, 1 minute out. Let me. Yay!
Hi.
It's Justin.
How's it going, everyone?
So this is Facebook Live, and he's about to go back on air.
Yeah, we're about
Well,
45 seconds.
Will
to
it
the
bug
show
you if
here.
I walk onto the
No,
behind the
you're
camera?
good.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys, and there's shorts guy. Alex is shorts guy, but he's wearing
He
jeans today.
explained this.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. So I will be behind the time, so you'll get to see what it looks like. I'll walk around and we'll talk with Justin if you have any questions, and he can talk a little bit about where he's gone, where he's from, and all that kind of good stuff. So stay with us. It's an interesting, and again, I'm in my comfy clothes, flip flops. Yeah, I'm in comfy clothes. So, all right, we're going into the show, guys.
3, 2, 1, Sots up.
Here's meteorologist Justin McKee with your forecast first.
And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We're having pretty nice weather basically all day long, and we're seeing a pretty quiet evening as we're ending this Father's Day. Pretty clear skies out there right now. Currently 79 degrees. Our high today in Wilmington was 88 degrees, and we actually did see a few storms further inland over the course of the afternoon, so you might see some downpour, maybe some lightning over the course of the afternoon. If you did live inland towards the beaches, we didn't see any of that activity. We do have some more storms on the way, though, for the beginning of the work week, so I'll have the details on that in just a few minutes. But for now, the WWAY News Weekend Edition starts right now.
You made it through.
Who's trying to save time?
Yay!
Now on WWAY News, as Gen X causes concern among residents in the Cape Fear, how is it affecting people visiting the area? Plus, a soon-to-be 9-year-old only wants one thing for his birthday, to give gifts to others. And the Muslim Council says a van hit worshippers leaving a mosque in London. Good evening, this is WWAY News Weekend Edition. I'm Hannah Patrick. Thanks for joining us tonight. Gen X is impacting more than 250,000 people in New Hanover and Brunswick counties. But is it going to affect tourism? WWAY's Jennifer Zeno went to Redstone Beach to see if tourists will think twice about visiting again. It is the big story at 11.
Okay.
Anybody have any questions or
Oh,
anything?
yay. So tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
So I'm from Raleigh originally. And
Raleigh.
I went to NC State for college. Just got done with 2 years in Minnesota doing the same thing as I'm going to be doing at WWAY. So I was the weekend meteorologist and the reporter up there.
Now, did you say Minnesota?
Minnesota, I need to get you betcha out of my vocabulary. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get y'all back into it. Because you couldn't say y'all up there, can't say you betcha down here.
I was about to say, y'all and you betcha are never said in the same sentence.
You know, I might say it at some point. There's a good chance. My brain is all warped that way. But yeah, so I got moved to Wilmington last weekend, started work on Monday. My first weekend show, taking over for, I have big shoes to fill in Helen, but I think it'll work out.
That'll be good. And so if you guys have any suggestions of where Justin should go and check out, comment below.
I haven't been to the beach during the day yet, so I need to work on that.
I'm like, what the heck? That should be like
I've been to Wilmington a million times, but just not since I've lived here.
It's like that would have been the first place he should have gone to. Judy says hi.
Hi, Judy. How are you?
All right, so he said, y'all, you betcha that hurricane is coming. So this is what it says.
That's great.
All right, we're going back into the show, guys.
4, 3, 2.
Wrightsville Beach was still crowded as usual. If you would like to learn more about Gen X in the area, go to our website, www.aytv3.com, and click on the Water Concerns page. The Cape Fear Public Utility Authority Board of Directors approved its budget for the next fiscal year earlier this week. That included a 2.05% increased water rate for CFPUA customers. With the recent news of Gen X, that caused some outrage among customers. The board has decided to revisit their decision on rate increases. CFPUA board member Skip Watkins says you do not raise rates in a time of uncertainty. When the revote will happen is still to be determined. It was an emotional afternoon as loved ones came together yesterday to celebrate the life of Megan McClellan Hamilton, who was killed in a bike accident last month. Police say back in May, an 18-wheeler collided with Megan while she was riding her bike on 17th Street near College Road. A slideshow of photos played as family, friends, and coworkers shared special moments they had with Megan at a memorial held at the Courtyard by Marriott in Carolina Beach. Many shed tears, but also shared laughter as each remembered the special person Megan was.
Ben, you said, why are you here? Why is who here? Why am I here? Why is Justin here? Why is Hannah here?
I need her help.
No, Justin's got it, but I'm just making sure nothing goes crazy. I just hope the graphics don't screw up.
Following the memorial, everyone gathered outside on the patio to release butterflies in her honor. Most of us ask for birthday gifts, but not this soon-to-be 9-year-old little boy. While Braden Suggs might still be in elementary school, he has a big heart for others. Braden has been asking to go deliver toys to sick children at St. Jude's Hospital for his birthday. An idea inspired by a movie, The Heart of Christmas. He has been collecting gifts and donations to bring with him on his trip in August. Braden says he has had an overwhelming amount of support, but his biggest encouragement has been from his mom, Karen Hardy, who says she is very proud of him.
Yeah, Ben, I am, but I'm just making sure the graphics don't go crazy on him. Although I think he's good to go. You're in good hands.
Before their trip to St. Jude's, they have one more fundraiser on Friday, June 30th. If you would like to donate, head to our website, www.aytv3.com, for more. The rain did not stop the town of Burgaw from enjoying the North Carolina Blueberry Festival this weekend. Thousands came out to enjoy the event that continues to grow each year. This was the 14th annual festival, and there was something for everyone to enjoy. Events included music, a 5K, shag contest, food, and of course, lots and lots of blueberries. The town was excited to celebrate in their favorite shade of blue.
It was a little bit earlier than we had hoped, but it's been a lot of fun. It brings the community together.
Daniel and I were at the Blueberry Festival on Friday. She looks a little soggy. Hopefully it wasn't too bad.
This year, the festival is every year on the third Saturday in June. Yesterday was the 4th annual summer reading kickoff and festival at the main library Story Park in downtown Wilmington. The event included performances by Cape Fear Circus Arts and the 208 Army Band. Children's Library Associate at Northeast Library, Shannon Vaughn, says the library offers fun but educational options for kids to do during the summer.
Teachers do a great job of encouraging kids to read in the summer, but we want to
9,
augment that
8,
with letting them know
7,
that we've got great
6,
free programs. They can come to the
4,
library all summer, 7 days a week. We're open.
Each branch of the New Hanover County Public Library has a variety of programs set to happen over the next few months, including a Harry Potter event. Happening this week, another public meeting and 3 public availability sessions about the former one-on-one with an expert. Those are Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The public meeting is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's all happening at the Nevada Community Center on Tuesday. 2 young men are struggling to recover after nearly drowning in a rip current off North Carolina's coast. Plus, the latest on a suspect after a shooting in Myrtle Beach unfolded on Facebook Live.
Monday isn't looking like the best day to go to the beach. We do have a chance of storms on the way for both Monday and Tuesday. Your forecast coming up right after the break.
And break.
No, Hannah's not wearing heels. She's wearing flippy floppies.
I don't remember the last time I wore heels. Honestly.
The flippy floppies. Justin, do you have a... Are you doing a webcam?
Yeah, I'm going to do the downtown for this.
You're doing the downtown? Like live?
Yeah, I already have it set up.
Oh, okay.
I stole your weather wheel graphic.
Cool. You figured it out? No problem.
It was kind of a pain. You have to go into the editor and change all the icons instead of...
Yeah, individually. So. I gotta move this down for you.
I think it's your mic, Jay.
Do you want me to move it down for you?
If you want to.
I think it's your connection.
Let me see. That way it's like you have more light. I'm gonna move this graphic for him. Whoop. Boing. Whoops. Moved it down.
Thanks. What would I ever do without you?
I don't know. Move it just a hair. Michael, yeah, so we have actually 2 different disturbances right now. One in the Caribbean Sea that's right here. It actually already has tropical storm force winds, but it doesn't have a well-defined center of circulation. You notice you just have a lot of convection, no really center of circulation. So not a tropical storm yet, but already has strength of that. And then we also have another one out here off the coast of South America near the Windward Islands that is a little bit more defined. That's likely to be bred in the coming days. And the other one is likely to be Cindy. So something to keep an eye on.
And the weather was pretty nice for our Father's Day, basically all day long. There were a few storms inland here and there, but it's a pretty quiet evening for us. It's a live look at our Stevenson Skyview camera in downtown Wilmington. I'm sure lots of people are out and about, maybe leaving dinner after spending some time with their fathers for this evening. Of course, I did mention those storms that we saw over the course of the afternoon. Those were mainly inland areas closer to the beaches. Really didn't see any of that activity for today. Our highs today into the 80s basically for everybody. In some locations even made it to the 90s. Fayetteville, the warmest spot at 94 degrees. Our high in Wilmington, 89 degrees. And this temperature just still feel pretty comfortable as of the 11 o'clock hour. Currently we're at 80 degrees in Wilmington. We'll check out our weather wheel as we head into our Monday. It does look like we'll start off the day with partly sunny skies and we'll get close to the 80 degree mark by about 9 a.m. Eventually going to warm up into the mid-80s for highs tomorrow. Chance of thunderstorms mainly in the afternoon and evening. I'll have all the details on that coming up in a few minutes, but for now, we'll send it back over to Hannah.
All right, thank you, Justin. 2 young men are struggling to recover after nearly drowning in a rip current at Atlantic Beach. The 19 and 21-year-olds from Greenville were reportedly rescued this morning. The 21-year-old was reported to be in critical condition at a local hospital. Their rescue comes a day after a 56-year-old man drowned while trying to save 2 teenage girls from a rip current also on Atlantic Beach. Police in Myrtle Beach have 1 suspect in custody after a shooting unfolded on Facebook Live. Police responded to reports of a large crowd gathering where a fight broke out between 2 people. One of the men shot the other and then fired multiple rounds. At least 7 people were taken to the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Police say a security officer shot the gunman who then got away by carjacking a vehicle. He was later found and arrested. A 12-year-old girl is making history in North Carolina. She's the youngest student in the state to graduate from a cosmetology arts program. Margaret Johnson has her story.
So, Chris Brown was the anchor before Hannah, and he says that you're doing a good job. Exclamation point, 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 point,
Thank
point.
you, sir. I was trying to tell you you're giving away my forecast when you're talking about the tropics.
That's what he asked.
I was
Oh,
giving
sorry.
it
I'm
right.
supposed to be like, wait for the forecast, Justin. I shouldn't have given away. Well, you can hear it again if you missed it. There you go. When is my last day on the weekends? Today. Today's my last weekend. I'm Scott all week. He's off, well-deserved vacation, so I'm going to fill in for him. So I'll be doing all the shows, but then the following week, I'll just be doing the 5 o'clock, which will be like my normal schedule.
And I'll give you guys a shameless plug if you want to keep up with me on Facebook or Twitter. I think you tagged my Facebook page in this. And then on Twitter, I am Justin McKee WX. So I post on there a good amount. So
Yeah.
if people want to get some weather info or some what's going on in my life, they can do that.
Yeah, and he's really good with social media. You know, I'm always constantly posting stuff, and he will be doing that as well.
Social media is key.
Yeah. So, you know, inside of our personal life, at least a little bit as well. So, yeah. And he's a North Carolina native. That's pretty cool. So it's nice that he's going to be able to just hop back down I-40
I'm
for a
pumped
couple hours
to be
and
back
go home.
closer to home. I'm going home this week, actually, so my parents will be happy to see me, I think.
Oh, your parents are going to be so excited to see you.
Bill Cosby's defense team is jury deadlocked, and the judge declared a mistrial. What prosecutors have planned next. And later, the Muslim Council says a van has run over worshippers leaving a mosque in North London.
So, Hannah,
Yeah.
we're going time lapse of the downtown Wilmington camera off the top of weather.
I'm sorry, say that again. Downtown.
Downtown Wilmington time lapse.
Okay.
All right, you want to
It
get
was like noon to 6, I think, this afternoon.
this is
If
that for?
that matters.
All right, give it a try. Make sure it works.
I'm just gonna leave this at the desk when I go.
Works. Good.
Sweet. Can you go back to? Do I just hit one again?
Or do you want me to do it for you?
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna take this with me to the law. But
No. You just leave it. Just leave it at desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good. Cool.
do I have to wait till this ends before I can?
No. You can click in. Shoot.
These are the
Do you have an iPhone? He has an iPhone.
Yeah, I do.
He said, "How is she going to do Facebook Live if he doesn't have an iPhone?" He has an iPhone. It's right there. One of them will do it on either of our phones. It doesn't matter.
I think you can do Facebook Live on other phones anyway, right?
Oh.
I don't know. I've never had.
I've never had to come across that problem. Somebody said they like your tie.
Thank you.
So thank you.
A lot of people up there. Guys, I mentioned that I was in Minnesota for 2 years. Vikings colors.
Are you a
Everybody
Vikings
else
fan?
liked it now.
I was about to say. I thought you were a diehard Panthers fan. Yeah. I was getting a little confused here. You can adjust that too. That seat might be like a little. Hi, Hannah.
I wonder if you're maybe sitting on
I think I was.
Does that bother you if I'm over here, Hannah?
15, stand by.
Oh.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
The defense side in Bill Cosby's sexual assault trial is declaring victory after the jury deadlocked and the judge declared a mistrial. Prosecutors say they will retry the 79-year-old actor and comedian. The jury deliberated over 6 days without reaching a verdict on charges Cosby drugged and molested Andrea Constand at his home near Philadelphia in 2004. Prosecutors might ask the judge to reconsider his ruling that allowed just one of Cosby's 60 other accusers to testify. The judge in the trial could soon hear a petition to release juror names. Cosby remains free on a $1 million bail.
Now, here's meteorologist Justin McKee with your forecast first.
All right, we are taking a gorgeous look at a time lapse over downtown Wilmington on our Seasons Inside with camera. Justin, it was a beautiful Father's Day and also a really pretty weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure the dads enjoyed the weather.
Yes.
For today.
Hopefully got to go out on some boats, maybe
Maybe.
the beach.
Hit the links a little bit, play some golf.
head on into the forecast, we are going to start off by talking about the tropics because we have a couple of systems we are talking about. The first one is off the east coast of Belize. That has an 80% chance of development over the next 48 hours. Still waiting on a defined center of rotation or circulation with that one. So we'll see when that one begins to develop. And then there is another system down off the east coast of Africa near the Windward Islands. That one has a 90% chance of becoming a tropical system in the next 48 hours, and actually the National Hurricane Center is already issuing advisories on that one. So you might be wondering, what's the next name on the list if these two storms do become tropical cyclones? The next one will be Brett, B-R-E-T, not a T, or not two T's at the end, just the one T, and then Cindy will be the third name. I think that first one I talked about will be Cindy. The second one I talked about will end up being Brett. Now let's take a look at what we've been seeing here in southeast North Carolina. I mentioned to Hannah a little bit earlier, we did see a few storms over the course of the afternoon. Didn't see anything here in Wilmington, so it was a pretty nice day if you were closer to the beaches, and it's pretty quiet out there right now. We are keeping our skies pretty clear. I think we'll end up actually with partly cloudy skies later on for tonight. And we do have a small stronger storm or two that could back up with stronger wind gusts.
What you don't see.
Lake County, parts of Columbus County, as well as Hendry County. So just be aware of that. Keep an eye on the radar for tomorrow. There's also a marginal risk for some severe weather with some storms that is going to be coming in on Tuesday. Main threat with those also will be the winds. Of course, we did get close to the 90-degree mark basically all across the area, and some locations actually did make it all the way to the mid-90s, 94 for a high in Fayetteville today, 89 degrees in Wilmington, and lots of locations still very comfortable, very mild at this hour. It's 80 degrees in Wilmington right now. So here are headlines for this weathercast. We're going to keep the warm and humid conditions we've been seeing lately as we head on into our Monday. And again, we are going to be a bit stormier than we were this weekend. We will see those storms at the coast and also inland as well. Storms looking likely for Tuesday. Again, eventually we will get under marginal risk for severe weather on that day. And actually, like Hannah was saying, the storms that we are going to see low 80s for both Tuesday and Wednesday. So here's a picture at our satellite and radar. You can see there's a lot of activity in parts of the southeast today in North Carolina. Things were pretty quiet. We'll actually see the quiet conditions continue as we head on into tonight. I think we'll see partly cloudy skies with lows in the mid-70s, and then tomorrow it looks like we'll be in the mid-80s for high temperatures and a good chance of some showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the afternoon and evening. You could see some gusty winds with some of those stronger storms. Break from the rain when we get into Monday night, and then Tuesday that chance for rain is a little bit more widespread, about 70% chance of storms for Tuesday. And again, you could see some gusty winds with that. So be on the lookout for some storms as we head on into this upcoming work week. Low of 76 tonight for Wilmington, partly cloudy skies and keep the humidity, wind out of the south 5 to 10 miles per hour. Good chance of storms mainly in the afternoon and evening for your Monday, so a good idea to keep the umbrella handy. Keep an eye on radar as well. High of 86 for the port city tomorrow. Here's a 7-day Tuesday. Best chance of storms over the next week at about 70%. We start summer on Wednesday with 40% chance of storms. Things get a little bit quieter later in the week, but we also start to crank up the heat back close to 90 degrees by next weekend.
So summer showers are going to come along with summer.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Justin.
Sure.
The president's Twitter is back in the spotlight as the political world tries to decipher what he is saying about the probe into Russia. And the latest from police after a van runs over worshippers leaving a mosque in London.
We're in the break.
Is Helen sure she doesn't want to just come in every Sunday and just run our Facebook Live?
Hey, Chatty Cathy.
Actually, I think it's fine because you were short on short.
I got over
And
here pretty
you
quick.
are definitely guilty of going over.
Oh, I know, but as soon as I saw him go, and I was like, he's going over. I already gave Hannah the warning. I was like, he's going over.
I think he was like close to 30 seconds short in short weather, so I was like, we'll be fine. And I went in a little bit lighter to the show than I did at 6, so I think we will be fine.
Am I getting any words of encouragement?
Not sure. No. They're just talking randomly, and we're seeing some of this.
It will make the ratings go up.
I don't know what you're saying, Cody. Larry, I know you're going to miss me, but really, you're going to see more of me. It's not going to be on Sundays. I'm going to be on Monday through Friday. You'll see more of me. That's awesome.
You know, some people might get tired of you. I don't know.
1:30 at break.
I've been hanging out with her for like the entire day, the last 2 days, and
He's not tired
She's
of me.
cool.
He's
No,
not.
I was about to say you were cool.
Okay, I was about to say.
We had a good time yesterday and today.
We got free lemonade. That never
That was
happened.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
My very first story ever reporting on Wilmington, we got free lemonade on.
So yeah.
Didn't hate it.
He was like, "You guys want free lemonade?" I'm like, "Yeah." It was hot too. So.
Perks.
Yeah. Honestly, that never happens, but it was kind of cool that happened for
We'll take it.
his first story because it made it look like it happens a lot. more times than not, we kind of get less treatment because of the news. So, I mean, more times they're just kind of like, it's the news. We want to stay away from them. So.
Don't put me on camera, man.
Oh, Larry. It will be good for me. He says 5 o'clock's not good.
It's been interesting being on this side of the Facebook Live because I've watched yours before.
What? Is it bad?
No.
That's what I was saying.
It's just I've watched this before now.
Yeah. Now he's in it. He says he's watched it before, and now he's actually in it. Hey Ken, how's it going? So yeah, they're gonna continue Facebook Live on Sundays, but you can join Hannah and I on Mondays. So you still get the double dose of us every week.
Police say a vehicle struck pedestrians outside a mosque in North London early on Monday morning, causing several casualties. One person has been arrested. The London Ambulance Service says injured are being taken to hospitals. Eyewitnesses reported seeing police give emergency medical treatment to at least one of the injured. The Muslim Council tweeted that worshippers were struck by a van as they were leaving prayers at the Finsbury Park Mosque. It said its prayers are with the victims. Meanwhile, back in the States, President Trump back on Twitter as the political world tries to decipher what he's saying about the probe into Russia and whether or not he confirmed that he is under federal investigation for obstruction of justice. ABC's Gloria Rivera is in Washington.
Okay, I'm trying to read some of your messages, guys. Yeah, I think he has what it takes to do Facebook Live. He's gonna do a good job. Oh, thanks, Ben. You're so sweet. Billy, don't need to be concerned. Justin's gonna do a great job.
I'm gonna try to.
He's gonna do good. Promise. We're gonna do Facebook. Oh, thanks, Larry. You know, I'm not leaving anytime soon. You know, I am going through Monday through Friday after 3 years being on the weekend. It'll be nice to have a little bit of a normal schedule. You know, I just got married back in April, so it'll be good to spend some time with my husband because whenever we want to spend a whole day together, it's I get to take off or he's going to take off. So I'm really excited and really appreciate the support. So nice. I have definitely come a long way since I first came on air.
We were watching her videos from college a little bit earlier, and it was quite a sight to see. Of course, we watch mine too, so I can't really talk.
It's always nice to be like
You
somebody.
see how much you grow.
Yeah.
You've grown, yeah.
And somebody, I was like, man, how did I get this job? But somebody's, you know, saw potential, and that's so nice. Jerry Jackson, who is the chief, he gave me that chance, so that was awesome to see how far I've come, to see those old videos. But so yeah,
Yeah, I've
you know.
definitely grown a lot too.
Oh, I can't tell. Is that dark? Okay, there.
Super.
I was like, there you go. That's super dark. There you go. So it works. So
You're losing your fastball with Facebook Live.
fastball.
Justin has one last multi-year working forecast.
You've never heard that saying before?
What am I losing my? Is it like
losing
losing
your
my
fastball?
touch?
Yeah, you're losing your touch.
No.
I have to still give her a hard time because she thinks she's a big shot now.
Because I'm moving on up. No. Yeah, you guys all remember. Y'all remember Jerry. And he's got an iPhone. Ben, he's got an iPhone. He's got. I don't know what kind it is, but I just know it's one like mine. Cody, you take some amazing photos, so please always continue to share them with me, and I'll be able to show them during the week. You know I do that. I do it on Sundays, and I'll do it during the week too. So they're having a final weather. It always goes so fast, even doing it over here, being on this side of Facebook Live, not being in it, but just talking, it goes by quick too. Yeah, Hannah will soon have a new position at the station. She will not be leaving. She will be sticking around as well, but I can't say exactly where she is going yet. But she'll be on the weekends for a little bit longer, at least another 2 months or so, and then she'll be in a new position. So more changes to come.
One final look at the 7-day. We do have a pretty good chance for storms for Monday. That's going to come in the afternoon and evening. Otherwise, it'll be another warm and humid day with a high of 86 degrees. Storms on Tuesday, I think those could potentially pack a punch with some strong wind gusts at times. And actually, we're going to cool a little bit for Tuesday to just a high of 83, 81 on Wednesday for the first day of summer with a few storms. Things get a little quieter later in the week towards the weekend, but it does look like we'll crank up the heat again back close to 90 for next weekend.
Well, I like the cooler temperatures at least for a little while.
Absolutely.
All right, Justin, check this out. A 1,000-pound pig escaped a Massachusetts farm on Friday and ended up in someone's front lawn. Police received a call for a loose pig. It was already a strange call, but what police officer Henry Olszewski says he found was shocking. In his mind, he says he was thinking it was probably a small pot-belly pig or a pet. What he saw was a huge 1,000-pound pig, to be exact, because it's a small town. Police were able to find someone who knew someone who knew someone where the pig lived. Owner Frank Martino says the pig's name is Bruno. He's pretty famous in town.
It doesn't look real to me. It was like as big as the car.
Yeah, and escaped. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here for Good Morning Carolina. Carolina.
So, Ben, I'm not replacing anybody. It's actually a new position that they have made. I'm going to not be doing as much reporting. I will do some, but not as much. I will actually be a web content producer / meteorologist, and I'll be on 5 days a week for weather, and then fill the rest of my week doing social media, and then also posting content to the website and whatnot. So again, we need all of your news, tips, and all that stuff. Please continue to give them to me, because I will still be doing a lot of content stuff for our newscast and whatnot. So
Hello! Happy Father's Day.
yeah, we showed some photos of our dads.
We did. Like we normally do.
We could do it again. You want to show the video on Facebook Live?
We could?
Don't you have the video? Didn't you? You posted the
Yeah,
video.
I think we all at least I posted it, and then Jenna shared it.
Oh,
So.
did she?
Yeah.
My mom said, because my mom was watching our newscasts at 6, and I did not tell her that Dad was going to be on TV.
Hello, Billy.
And when I talked to my dad later to tell him Happy Father's Day, he said, "Yeah, Mom ran outside and told me that I was on TV." So it was funny. Okay, so
Who
there
all
you go.
have very basic names.
They're very like dad names. What?
Daddy!
Look at his leg. I
He
can't
is
get
so
over
funny.
that.
That's a great picture.
That was senior year homecoming.
This was like
Panthers.
7 or 8 years ago. I couldn't find anything more recent. I think me and my
You don't
dad.
take pictures of
Me
your
and my
dad?
dad need to take more pictures.
Oh, look at Jenna.
Jenna's dad.
And then my dad. That was obviously
Couldn't leave out.
at our wedding. My wedding.
Oh, is that where it was?
It was a casual Friday night. No big deal.
So you wear a wedding dress out at the bars?
I wish I could, but I mean, I probably could and just say it was my wedding and whatever.
Hey,
you know.
probably get some free drinks out of it or something.
Probably downtown would not be that big of a deal.
No, I think
People do
last
that.
weekend I saw some bridesmaids out at the beach bars in Wrightsville. So I remember thinking, like,
That used
it
to
is too
happen-
late for it to be prom. It must be.
That used to happen all the time in Rochester, like that, because that was the only place anybody could go. It's just like the one, like the 5 bars that they have in town. Like all the little bridesmaids and the groomsmen are walking around.
So, what would you say is your hardest thing so far? We have a second or two delay, so
That's probably what it is.
getting better now.
And then the time cues, the hand time cues.
Oh yeah, so
What kind of time keys are you used to?
he had IP.
Just a electric countdown clock.
Oh.
So I didn't have any. I didn't need them. Like, I mean, like, if I was going really long, which, like, almost
So
never
like
happened.
you were given 3 minutes and like
3:30.
the 3:30 and like the clock would start and you would just have to like
Well,
look at
it's
it.
like right in front of me. But yeah, like, I mean, the only time I'd ever hear anything in my ear would be like if, because we had IFBs or whatever, they would, if I was going like really over, they'd be like, wrap it up. But
So
that
did you
was
guys
about
have
it.
floor directors at all?
No.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So
So it's a little different,
Yeah.
but everywhere does everything
Yeah.
differently. So.
trying to figure out. Well, your first week of work is done.
We did it.
We did it.
So
We
I'll
So
be-
you
did
work
it.
Monday, Tuesday, and then you're off Wednesday, Thursday?
So he might go reporting with you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because it's just going to be...
Taking the Hannah and Justin show on the
It's
road.
just going to
Fist,
be
fist,
go.
fist pump.
me
Or-
in the morning.
What?
Okay.
Fist bump. I said pump.
bump.
Right here, Hannah. Yep.
And then, yeah, it's just going to be me, and then I think Jenna comes in. Well, no, wait, hold on. Jenna comes in
No.
for Kirsten. Yeah, she's working for Kirsten
Oh.
at 11.
I still haven't met her.
Who? Kirsten?
Yeah.
Well, she was
I haven't met
gone.
her.
Oh,
And
Monday,
I haven't
Tuesday.
met Ashley, and I don't think I've met.
You mean Ashley will be here tomorrow? I think
Marissa.
Haven't met her.
she'll be in tomorrow. You'll be here in the morning meetings because you haven't been in the
Depends on-
mornings.
No,
So that's why. Yeah.
I technically haven't met Stephanie in person, but like I know her from like Twitter and Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, you'll see all of them tomorrow in the morning meeting. We'll be here. So.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you are here. I am done with weekends. That's it. I mean, this is your baby from now on.
still here.
Oh God. Hannah,
Well,
like
apparently
real
you're
close.
leaving me in 2 months.
I am.
so-
Yeah, I know
I am.
everybody is like, I am, because, we're not saying any details, so, and somebody said, this is like racking my brain. I like want to know. So all
I
this
know.
change is racking my brain, literally.
Well,
what
the
Billy
good
said.
news is that I'm not leaving WWAY, so you can rest assured on that.
She'll still be
I
on
will
the
still be
airwaves
here.
here.
I will also be moving to a different shift in mid-August, but I'm waiting to announce it because I don't think it's my decision or my announcement per se yet. So,
Okay.
okay. Anyways, but I plan on still doing Facebook Live with Justin on the weekends, and then Helen and I will do Facebook Live during the week, probably on Mondays.
Yeah, I think we'll just start tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll just start tomorrow. So at 5 o'clock, you can join
So
in.
you guys aren't willing to do it every other day you're working together? Just Mondays?
We might.
Well, we asked people what would be the easiest day, and we tried to
I'm
pick
just
one
giving
that
you
was
a
kind of
hard
close
time.
to, well,
Well, I think if we like for sure have it one day, then like
It's a point
that's
of viewing.
good. But then like other days, we might do it if we feel like it. It's just like I don't think we should.
or if we have an interview.
Commit
You
to
don't want
doing-
to clog the people's Facebook feeds.
Yeah, and I also
There's
don't.
no clogging it with Helen and Hannah. Come on.
Well, and the different thing about the week too is that, well, at least for me, like I never know how
Yeah, like, cause
Might be
sometimes,
super
like,
stressed
stressed
out.
I'm gonna be under during the week.
yeah,
It's
Hannah,
a lot different. than
Hannah will, like,
weekends.
not want to talk to me at 5, I'm sure, because she's reporting ahead of this, so, like, she's got a lot of
My
stuff going
weekdays
on.
are pretty awesome.
Yeah, I barely even talked to you during the
Yeah.
week. Like I was like I
I'm
didn't even really know Hannah until today.
Sometimes I apologize to the interns because I'm like, I swear I'm like cool and I love
Are you
talking
cool?
to the interns. and
Are you
teaching
cool?
the interns? But like during the week, sometimes I do not have time to talk. Do not have time to talk.
We all get it. Been there, bro.
Been there, done that. So that's it.
Look at my hand.
We're looking at this thing in Hannah's.
Oh. My hands being dramatic.
All right, guys. What time is it? 11. Yeah, and so like I said, once again, I'm in for Scott, so I'm not coming into the afternoon tomorrow.
So she gets to sleep in.
But these two got to be here at 9:30. So, yeah. Are you cool? Are you cool? Yeah, you like
cool.
that? I was like,
I'm cool.
I said, but are you cool?
Not like I'm cool, but like I swear I like the interns. I like to interact with the interns. I like to
Bye,
teach
Larry.
the interns. But if I am not specifically given an intern or like an intern comes out with me in the morning, you're probably not going to hear from me because I am just as soon as I leave.
Look, I swear I'm cool. I like
Everyone's
these.
hating. But no, as soon as I get my story, as soon as I start working on my story, it's like all day, all day.
Always something.
Allie, said something last week. She was like, you know how I know when oh my God, I just did it myself.
She just called me.
You know how I know when Hannah's stressed? She doesn't talk to me. Because, like, I think we all handle it differently.
No, because I'll try to be like, hey, Hannah. And she'll be like,
Don't talk to me.
I'll get the
Don't have time.
And I'm like, you can just say you're busy instead of giving me the
I'll call you after work. The thing is, I don't even notice I do it. It's like,
she's like, what? What do you want? That's basically what it is. It's like, just say I'm busy. So it's funny.
yeah. So and that's the other thing too, is that the weekdays are going to be interesting to see us go live, because the weekdays are totally different dynamic, especially just because there's also more people here, and not next week, but the week after that, Helen will be doing weather, but I'm sure Scott will still be in here.
Yeah. So Scott will be in here. Daniel will be in here. Like, it'll be different. So we'll figure it out.
You guys gotta tell me if you're doing one, and I'll come make a special appearance.
There you go. Because he's gonna be here
Yeah,
Monday and
he'll be
Tuesday and Friday.
I'll be here.
He'll be here. So, but anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. Hannah and I will see you tomorrow. Maybe Justin will come by if he's not like super busy at 5 o'clock. So that
Join us.
I will not be here. I am passing the torch on.
Torch is passed.
Give me my. Like, I was about to say, give me the clicker. I'm gonna pass the torch on. This is the torch. So there you go.
We
It's
also
done.
need to take a picture of that. Like,
Torch. Yeah, with my clothes on. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. You're in very good hands with Justin,
We gotcha.
and Hannah and I will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Good night.
All right,
See ya.
night.